We're delighted. I mean, for us at CALM, this will be the culmination of 3 years of hard lobbying. So we're absolutely delighted to have an actual date where women can access this service and all of this service in its entirety.
As you say, a long time coming. Is May, is that as sooner or is it later than you expected?
It's been difficult that we've still been hearing from women with upsetting stories, distressing circumstances, and because this has had so much media coverage, women have been reading in the paper, oh, the bill has got to this stage, well, now it's law, now it's got its royal assent. And so we have had women contacting us saying, I'm in this horrible situation, what do I do? Can I access it now? And it's been difficult having to tell them that no, not yet. But on the other hand, when you look at what happened in Ireland, they had their referendum on abortion last summer, and they actually instigated their provision, I think in January, or I think it was the 1st of January. So very, very quickly, but they've had lots of problems, all sorts of difficulties. I think there's going to be legal cases. Certainly there's been some very upsetting things going on for the women involved. So taking that into account, I think it's better that this is done properly, thoroughly. And for us now, it really feels like the end is in sight. 24th of May is only 13 weeks away. So yeah, we're delighted.
Do you think that's a realistic amount of time then? 13 weeks doesn't sound like very long.
It doesn't, but from what I understand, it's the regulations that have to be put in place now. They've already, the department's already surveyed people at the hospital. As you could tell from the minister's interview, he's looked at other jurisdictions. I think it's doable. I think there's a real will. I mean, yesterday there were 3 questions in Tynwald, about three questions for oral answer, and then lots of follow-up questions on top of that from different members of Tynwald. And before that, there was Ms. Lord Brennan from Legco, who put forward a motion which she then withdrew. But it just shows, I think, that nobody is going to let this just float from now on. It's people are on it.
You're reassured that people are giving it the correct level of scrutiny then?
Yes, yeah, absolutely. I mean, I suppose the worry was that people would sort of wash their hands of it, right? That's that, we've legislated for this, let's move on. But after yesterday, we're reassured that that's not happening, that people are still working hard to get this sorted as soon as possible for the women of the Isle of Man.
What's your view on it coming in its entirety on the 24th of May rather than incrementally? Do you think that's correct?
Yes, I do, absolutely. None of it works without the rest of it, really. The counselling provision has to be available. The buffer zones, if needed, have to be available. On that date, there could be women at various stages of their pregnancy who need to access the service. So yeah, I think that's absolutely the right thing. And if that's what's caused this slight delay to the 24th of May, then I think they're doing the right thing.
One sort of bone of contention has been, of course, that people late in their pregnancy may have surgical intervention, and in that scenario, people would therefore still have to go to the UK because there just simply isn't the provision here in terms of nobles. What can we be doing, if anything, in reassuring people if that still is a worry?
Well, I think those situations are incredibly rare, and I think that women in those situations would actually take comfort from the fact that if they do have to go away, they'll be going away somewhere with expertise and experience to deal with the situation that they're in. And what this law has now enabled is that the women will get the support and care that they need right from the moment that they obtain the diagnosis, because of course those situations would only take place where there's a risk that the fetus would die or that the woman's health would be in danger. They're going to have the support of their GP right from the offset, and the follow-up support at the end, which wasn't happening before.
So to sum up, I suppose you're very happy with yesterday's announcement.
We're very happy, yeah, delighted, and we couldn't have done it without the support of the Manx people and the people who work hard at CALM, and of course Dr. Alex Wotton and all the MHKs and members of Tynwald who supported this bill.